No portion of Soup for the Soul may be used without the expressed written consent of Kimmy Wyatt. Thank you for joining this Soup for the Soul. It is called Bye Bye Black Sheep. You know, Bye Bye Black Sheep. Black sheep usually is a person in a family, or let's say there's 5 kids, like in my case, and then you have this one child, or that is just, oh God, what is wrong with her? What is wrong with him? It's 5 of us kids. They're embarrassing. Well, I will tell any parent that has one child, you're out. You can't get a good assessment of what type of kids you have because you only have one child. I will tell someone with 2 kids. Usually they're going to be pretty close and they're going to act just alike, blah, 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 such as with my kids, basically. I have 2 children. And then when you have 3 kids, yeah, you may have one that's a little leaning over to the right, but basically they all kind of act alike. But when you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kids or more, that's when you can say, what? Where did you come from? Are you my child? Is that my brother? Oh my God. Yeah, well, that's my sister. Yeah, she was a little different than we were when we were coming up. You know what I'm saying? But if you got 1 to 3 kids, you really don't have a good variety or mix. In other words, you probably don't have any Baba black sheeps in your family. Okay? Or it's Baba black sheep, but bye-bye black sheep. So what the repercussions of that is, if you've got 4 kids or more, and you know one of them is not, for lack of words, wrapped too tight, you know, and I'm not talking about in the mental state, but you know, they're doing their own thing. 3 of these things belong together. Oh, I love that. Sesame Street. But one of these things is doing its own thing. Now it's time to play our game. It's time to play our game. Okay, so yeah, I grew up on Sesame Street. Hands up in the air. Hand in the air. I grew up. Oh, yes, I did grow up on Sesame Street. But what I mean by that, even though I'm using Sesame Street as an example, as my little theme song for that, when you grow up in a family where one child was just way from here to the moon as far as their personality, you know, probably been to prison, you know, anything that you can think and or imagine, there was just no turning around for this kid. And there is no turning around for this kid. But he's grown, but he's still acting stupido. Then you have one that's a liar, but pretty cool, doesn't get in any trouble. You know what I'm saying? This is a variety of personalities, and this is what makes the world go around. However, you have that one child who sees a way out, a better way. I'm going to be this or that. I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be a police officer, even though I have a brother that's been to prison, a criminal history. I have got another brother that has done this, or sister, but this is what I want to be. You know, it's sad when a child grows up in an atmosphere like that, probably a brother on drugs, but never did anything to anyone, but probably on drugs and probably sold drugs, you know, anything that you can imagine that you can throw into the melting pot. And then you have that one child who grows up somewhat balanced, who's always wanted to have something, who's always wanted to go somewhere, has had some downfalls, but they're still kicking it, pushing it. It's amazing how people on the outside looking in will question their ability to do whatever they do. All I can say is there's a song by Any Other Time. You guys know I know my music. Any Other Time. Well, Teddy Pendergrass is singing, but it's not Teddy Pendergrass by himself. He was with a group. I can't think of their name right now, but trust me, I do know. And they had a song, If You Don't Know Me By Now, You Will Never, Never, Never Know Me. Now, that's not the title. The title is If You Don't Know Me By Now. But It goes, if you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. Hoo. Well, they didn't sound like that. I'm making light of it. That's how some people feel, because they feel like you have people that are family members on the other side, could be aunts, uncles, cousins, stepdad, stepmom, family, who tries to judge you because of the things that your siblings have done or did not do. There's a song, Never Would Have Made It. And it's not Never Would Have Made It. It's a gospel song. What does this guy say? He saw the best in me when everyone else around could only see the worst in me. Oh, what a title. I know that's not that's the long title. I know that's not the title of the song, but the gentleman singing this song says that. He saw the best in me when everyone else around could only see the worst in me. That song is amazing. And because of the content, the lyrics, people will judge you based on the character of people that you grew up with. Who are you to be trying to do this and that? I remember when she was this and that, or I don't remember when she was this or that, but you still shouldn't be trying to do anything because you grew up on that side of town and your siblings or he has some freaking nerve to want to be president. Really? Did you know who his brother is? It really doesn't stop anything, you guys. We all came on this planet by ourselves, and as sure as I am looking at my little equalizer as I talk, that is going up and down according to how loud I get, we're going to leave this planet by ourselves. Everything else in between is mush. That's what I always say. We came on this planet by ourselves. We're going to leave by ourselves, and everything in between is mush. Which simply means make of your life what you feel that your life should be made of. If possible, there are places, I'm aware, even some who will listen to this, where you are restrained from doing what you really want to do, and I understand. But if you reside in these here United States, you have no excuses. You have absolutely no excuses. And I know my voice is a little low right now because although I don't feel hoarse, I may be on the brink of hoarseness, but it all centers around not my hoarseness, but to get back to what I was talking about. It all centers around these people's personalities or feelings towards you, or really just jealousy. I grew up on this side of town and you grew up on that side of town. Are you serious? It should be me. I should be the one. Well, honey, get up off your fat whatever button. I don't know what to say. Not to talk about anyone that's fat or overweight. I'm just saying, get up off your fat butt and do something with your life. And if you stay out of other people's lives, what they're trying to accomplish, maybe, just maybe, you can do something since you grew up in this or that type of family. Really, I can't tell. They can't tell. The person that you are slamming every day, excuse me for losing my voice there. They can't tell. I can't tell. Show me. This is Kimmy Wyatt. Welcome to the Soup for the Soul. I hope you, or no, thank you for listening to the Soup for the Soul. I hope you listen to all of my Soup for the Souls. I am one opinionated lady. Hasta la vista. Buenas horas, buenas noches, arrivederci, au revoir, Salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Salida. Did I say Salida already? Ciao Bella, smooches, bye. And I only use this one depending on what the topic is. So I gotta say, see ya, don't wanna be ya.